The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg, just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn and had a really good first year as a starter.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And that one incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And 3rd down coming up. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He's got a man. It's Doubs. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
Go now. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. From the gun, it's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The throw on the run is complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. Powering forward. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Love. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on first down. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Tua. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. In motion, it's Waddle. He'll get this out wide. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a second down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Again, it's Tua. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Here's Jake Bailey now as he's on to punt for Miami. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Running is Jacobs. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup at 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42. Once again, it's Jacobs. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. In motion comes Beckham. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Hill brought in motion. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Here comes a return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Love to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Packers.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Love gonna hand this to Dillon. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still gonna leave them with 3rd down.
27-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is gonna be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Devon Achane to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tua gonna give it to Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Miami.
1st down, Miami.
From the gun, here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Hill brought in motion. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Set, ready. Ready, go.
A good play action with Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Dobbs headed in motion. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow. The 2nd ever Black Friday game. The Raiders, Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the LA Rams. And lastly, on Sunday Night Football, this will be one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Packers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This is the final game of this Thanksgiving tripleheader, but never fear, there's more football coming your way starting tomorrow. The Black Friday game, Raiders and Chiefs, right here on EA Sports. Note that start time, 3 o'clock Eastern. Then some good ones coming up this weekend. The Niners and Bills in Orchard Park on Sunday Night Football. And then Cyber Monday, we'll have the Browns and the Broncos from Mile High. In motion, Reed. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. the quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. Fake the handoff. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 1.
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. And he gets this up close to the 40. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw is Tua. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Play action. Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua gives it to Mostert. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, Love. This one is caught by Reed. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Love. That's caught by Dillon.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Try to run for it with Dillon. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
This brought him out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the ground, it's Mostert. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Once again, it's Mostert. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Second down and 8. To throw is Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They're trying to run it here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Tua going to throw. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. In motion comes Beckham. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's Achane.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Tua now on third down. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Tyreek Hill, touchdown, Dolphins. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one up top for Dobbs.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's another go with Dillon, and he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. In motion comes Beckham. On 2nd down, Mostert trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Now Tua. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Beckham. Off play action, it's Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in it.
Oh, they're on him in a crash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On the handoff, this is Dillon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's Dillon. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here's 2. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for 2. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. 2nd and 11. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So, it's a win for the Packers. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.